Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about Estee Lauder's Double Wear Foundation family, because there is a lot of formulas in the Double Wear family and I get a lot of questions about which one do I recommend, which one do I like the most, which one do I love the most, because there's a huge difference between like and love. The cool thing about the Double Wear family is there's a flavor for everyone. You just have to try to find what works best for you. So what I'll do today is I'm going to run through the family, starting from the heaviest coverage to the lightest. And then I'll share my 100% honest opinion of how I feel about each one and which one I feel that works best for me. And then hopefully I can help you find which one will work best for you. So let's get started. Okay, starting with the first formula, which is called Double Wear Maximum Cover. It's a camouflage makeup. The thing about this foundation, it doesn't have a huge shade range. I believe it's from like 8 to like about 11. But what people love about this foundation is that it gives amazing coverage. It's waterproof. It's great for hyperpigmentation, covering up tattoos. I do have a tattoo on my wrist, so I thought it would be cool. I can show you. The color that I'm using now, it's definitely probably not the color underneath my wrist, but at least you can see how it covers. And this one's called Creamy Tan. But once you find the right cover for you, it's great for covering tattoos, hyperpigmentations, or scarring. It is a very matte coverage. If I am gonna wear it, which to be honest, I really don't wear it a lot, I will put a primer or something underneath it. Right now I'm gonna use a Double Wear Cushion Stick Highlighter. I believe you can only find it at Ulta. I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath my skin. Because by itself, Double Wear Maximum Cover, you definitely need some moisture with it. Okay, so I have the Cushion Stick Highlighter on first, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation. I am going to use this sculpting brush. It's a little bit dense. It's number 2. You can use whatever you prefer, but I'm just going to use this one. So like I told you, I'm just going to do half of my face. This stuff is no joke, to be honest. But people love it, and that's fine. It's just like, for me, for every day, it's just too much. But controlling it, and what I love about this brush, it literally like hugs your entire face, your skin. I will tell you this though, there's a lot of people out there that love this foundation as a concealer. Okay, I think that's enough. And look, you can even get this brush as concealer. I need to play with this brush more. I feel like it's kind of like underrated. But check that out. Not bad, right? Okay, foundation number 2. It's the traditional, original Double Wear Stay. Where'd it go? Here it goes. Stay in Place. So you've probably seen this bottle before. A lot of bloggers and YouTubers use it. It's a very, very popular foundation that Estee Lauder is known for. So the cool thing about this foundation, it is 24-hour long wearing. It's humidity proof. It's sweat proof. It's transfer resistant. It can pretty much do anything besides like take care of your kids and find me a husband. But Estee Lauder, we can make that happen. I'm just saying, that would be kind of great. Okay, so Double Wear Stay in Place has a semi-matte finish, and it has like 40 shades. So you can, I'm telling you, I can guarantee you can find a shade in this foundation. However, what I am going to put underneath it is the illuminating primer. Since it does have a semi to matte shade, you probably would think I would put a matte primer, but it's up to you. I personally like using the illuminating primer because I don't like looking too matte. So once I put the illuminating primer, I get more of a like satin finish. So you might want to use your blending brush or whatever you want to do to apply it. I'm going to use a traditional flat foundation brush. A little bit goes a long way with this foundation. You don't need a lot at all. I should just trying to figure this out, people. So the color that I'm using right now is called Red Tan, which is like a 2W2. I normally use a color called Tawny, but I can't find it, it's missing. But this is the cool thing about this foundation, that it's very possible that you can wear it up to 2 to 3 shades. The shade ranges are unbelievable. It's just, it rocks. Humidity proof and sweat proof. Stuff is 24-hour long wearing. Not that you need to be wearing a foundation for 24 hours, because then I would have to be asking, what do you do, honey? But I'm not here to judge. So this is just a sheer coat. Just know that you can always layer it, do this little sizzling effect to give your skin a little bit more coverage, and voila. Okay, foundation number 3 will be Double Wear Light. Now this by far has been my favorite foundation. I've worn this foundation for about like a decade or something like that. I love this foundation. It doesn't come in many shades. I think it's like 11 shades that it comes in, and but I'm telling you, the colors that do exist are awesome. This is number 3. This is the color that I wear. The cool thing about this foundation is that it does give you like a semi-matte velvety finish. It is about 12-hour long wearing, and I just love it. I am going to use a primer underneath it. I'm using a smoothing primer, which is kind of like a universal primer. I'll put it on first. Don't really need to. I just like to do it because my foundation looks smoother. And I'm just using my fingers with it. Oh, I love Double Wear Light. Love, love, love. So again, I'm gonna switch up the different types of applications so you can kind of get a feel of different types of brushes. So this is a powder foundation brush. It's nice and dense. You can use it with powder or liquid. I'm going to use liquid, obviously. And in these nice circular motions, I will apply my favorite Double Wear Estee Lauder foundation, which is Double Wear Light. Sometimes this happens. My brushes just had a bath, so they're extra sensitive. They're shedding. But look at this. This finish is like so bomb. So bomb. Look, look, look. Okay, next foundation. So this one's called Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick. I'm going to use it on its own. The great thing about this foundation is it's great to carry on with you. You can use it up as a touch-up foundation, but it is an everyday wearing foundation. It has its applicator with it. So check this out. So the way that you use it is you turn it to the right, and the product comes out, as you can see. But if you accidentally take too much of it out, you can turn it to the left and some of it comes back in. So personally, what I like to do is I always take this with me in my purse, but I mark my face with the actual applicator. So just like this, wherever I want it, really. I'm not trying to be like neat about it. And the whole idea is that you can use the actual beauty blender type of cushion, and it unscrews too, so you can take it off. This foundation gives you like a sheer to medium coverage. This color is called Tawny, so it's a 3W1. So if you'd like to use the applicator, you can. I personally like to use this brush. I love this brush. This is called a defining powder brush, but it works with liquid too. And I just really get it on there. But like I said, I take it with me because I love the built-in cushion. So it's great for touch-ups around the eyes, around the face, wherever you need it. As you can see, the coverage is very minimal. It's gonna last a few hours. I believe it's like 8 hours or something like that. This is not enough coverage for me, so I find myself having to touch up a little bit more. However, this is a good foundation to like every day, like chill, or you know, I don't know, something that's not gonna require you to be out all day. Something light on your off day, to go to the gym if that's what you do. I don't do that. No makeup for the gym for me, but it's a great, I love this foundation. I really, really do like this for every day. Okay, last foundation. The last one is actually the newest one. It's called Double Wear Nude Water Fresh. This has been like my newest favorite, not because it's just new, it's because I actually like it. I'm a terrible liar. The cool thing about this foundation, it's a water-based foundation. It does have SPF 30, which is great. However, that does mean that the shades do run a little bit lighter. So don't be afraid to like bump it up one, or if you try it on your skin, just give it a couple of seconds because it might just change a little bit. Right now, this one's tawny, which is a 3W1, but I could also use a shell beige, which I think it's like a 4-and-1. So you do have to shake it before applying it because it's very watery. Hello, it's water-based. Definitely a moisturizer still underneath. However, I found a little trick to it because what I do notice that throughout the day, it doesn't last as long as I'd like, but I do like the finish. So what I've been doing lately is I've been applying a mattifying primer underneath it, and I do not like matte, but since you get a natural radiance already from the foundation, the mattifier actually does the trick. So I use a little bit of the mattifier to help control the sheen throughout the day, and it gives the foundation some more longevity, even though the foundation is said to last 24 hours. I'm very active, so it doesn't always last 24 for me, but it's good enough for most people. So I want to show you when I say that it's water-based. That's a lot. I should have told you to be gentle, but clearly I can't take my own advice. You can use a brush if you want to, but I have to be honest with you, I am not a finger person. I love brushes. So this foundation looks so much better on with your fingers. So it's just so beautiful. But here's the thing, like foundations are a wardrobe. So you don't always have to wear the same formula in foundation all the time. It's like you don't always wear the same shirt all the time, the same shoes all the time. Kind of the same with foundation. You have to have different types of foundation. So Double Wear Nude Water Fresh is not my everyday working foundation, because if I'm working long hours, it's not gonna last as long as I want. So I'll use Stay in Place or Double Wear Light. Now, if I have like a chill day, or I have a long day but not like a stressful day where I'm like, not stressful, but you know, I'm gonna be running around like I'm gonna be sweating on set or something, I won't, like, I'm gonna wear Water Fresh or Double Wear Light. Okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any further questions, please leave a comment or like, share, whatever you like, whatever you're supposed to do on here. But I wanted to give you my honest opinion, and if I had to just really pick two of the foundations that I love the most out of the Estee Lauder Double Wear collection, it would be Double Wear Nude Water Fresh and Double Wear Light. These are my jam. So keep watching my videos. I have many more coming up very soon, and thank you for those of you who have already subscribed. Bye, until next time.